Hi guys, me walking on my runway, showcasing my cargo skirts and my boo boo patches Ashoke. Thank you guys. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by to watch my video. Today we'll be making an Ashoke skirt. It's a very simple tutorial. This Ashoke is the full, like it's the measurement of my hips. I joined the strips of Ashoke according to the measurement of my hips, and then I divided the Ashoke into two so that it's the full length it's my full length for the skirt. Okay, so depending on how long you want it to be, either you cut it from the top side so that you can get the fringe at the end. So I'm going to join the both sides together, and after which I would open one side of the ashoke so that I can attach a cargo pocket to the skirt. All right. So now it's time for us to make the cargo pocket, and I cut out 10 inches of ashoke, and it was two 10-inch strips of ashoke, and then I hemmed the upper side, to give it a pocket like look. And also I went to the sewing machine to stitch it down and put it in place. I also cut out a strip of ashoke which was about 1.5 inches, and I'm going to use it to make the cargo pocket. All right, so on the right side I'm going to face the strip of the 1.5 inches on the right side, and I will just take it below where I joined from the top side, and I'll just sew it round the pocket just like I'm doing in the video. All right, this is just to make sure that the cargo pocket looks very unique, and it's attractive to the eyes. It gives the skirt a better look, having a cargo pocket. Thank you for watching this to this extent. Please, I would like you to subscribe. I'd like you to like my video. I'd like you to drop a comment. Thank you very much for the support. Now I'm going to do the same thing just like I did on the other side, and then I'll stitch it in place. Good. And then I begin to cut out all the threadings and then turn to the right side. Yeah, now that same strip that I used, I'm just going to use it to add a little design on top of the pocket. All I need to do is just to fold it in on the side that is, bringing out thread, and then place it on top of the middle part of the pocket and stitch down. It just gives it an extra good look and a look good, good feel for the pocket and the design of the cargo pocket. All right, so just as I'm doing in the video, you can, switch your own. You don't necessarily have to make it the same way. You can decide to make your cargo pockets in a different way. The most important thing is just to be creative. All right. So then I stitched it in place to ensure that it doesn't fall out for any reason. Yeah, the cargo pocket is coming out nicely, and then I'm just going to leave some, little drop down, just to add to the design as well. And I'll cut out maybe at 5 inches. Yeah, 5 inches is just perfect. Cuts out at 5 inches, so it's just an extra. And then I'll stitch the bottom part of that pocket. Now it's time for me to place the cargo pocket on the ashoke. So you just look out for the perfect place where you like your cargo pocket to be reflected. If it's by the side, if it's in the front, whichever side, um, looks good for you, you place it. So for me, I placed it by the two sides of my sides of my hips, and I placed it at about 14 inches from my waist. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to, I'm trying to decide where to place the cargo pocket now. All right, so I made the fabric, the ashoke, to align well. Then I placed my cargo pocket. Yeah, after doing the measurements, I found the middle, and then I placed my cargo pocket at the middle point. Thank you for watching this far to this extent. Please, I'd like you to like, I'd like you to subscribe, I'd like you to drop a comment. Let me know if you're interested in this video, if this video is good. Let me know what I need to improve on. I'm open to suggestions. Thank you very much. Thank you. So you can see that I placed my own pocket at 14. You can make your own, come up more or go down more, depending on how you want it. Now it's time for me to sew in the pockets into the fabric. I'm going to pin in place so that it's easy for me to know what I'm doing, and then it's easy for me to go to the sewing machine and stitch in place. So I'm going to pin round, and after pinning round, then it's time for us to stitch down. Yeah. So at this point, thread your sewing machine and then begin to sew down. So you sew from, you know, the upper part of the pocket that was folded. You're not going to stitch that now. You stitch only the sides that was added, the 1.5 inches. You stitch it round. And when you are done, you can now place the upper side of the pocket and stitch it to the bodice. I think I'm going to show you that in the video. Yeah. So now, you see, this upper part, you just place it on top. You push that in just like you can see me do. And then you're going to stitch on top to hold it down. And you do the same for the other side. You stitch. Yeah. So sorry, my hand is blocking it, but I'm sure you have an idea of what I'm doing at this point. You just stitch, and then, yeah, you can see it's in place now. I just stitched it on top of it. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other side now. Okay, just fold in, place on top. Then stitch now. Right. So your cargo pocket is in place now. So we're going to do for the other side, and yeah. So our cargo pocket is in place. Now we have two cargo pockets, and then we're going to join the side of the ashoke that is opened, and we'll go and fix our band. So I would advise that you don't use the kind of elastic I used for my Ashoke skirt, because it didn't turn out well. So I would advise you get like either an Ankara fabric or an Adire fabric, make it into a band, and then you add a rope to your Asooke skirt. If I do it again, I would make a video to show how I did it. All right. But for now, what I used here was an elastic band. But by the time I wore it, it was dropping off my waist. So I wouldn't use it next time. I would loosen it and I would fix my Ankara on my waist. All right. So the elastic didn't work. Or maybe yeah, I don't think it worked. It's not, it didn't go well. So I placed this on my waist and I used it for that period of time. But with time, I'm going to change the band to make it for something to, for a long lasting use of the Ashoke skirt. I would make, you know, another band. So here is me just fixing the elastic to the skirt. Didn't work well though. Guys, thank you for watching till this point. If you've watched to this point, I beg you for your subscription and I beg you for your likes and your comment. Thank you very much. I really, really do appreciate you. Oh, Kage skirt is ready to be rocked. Thank you, guys.